Pisces, I'm here to do your reading. I was just about to start this off saying water signs, and immediately I accidentally cut the camera off, right? Yeah. Pisces, you could be looking at something like, yeah, you meant to do that. There was no ifs, ands, or buts about it. You might need to slam the brakes on right quick because someone could have not meant to do something. Literally, they could have been with all the best of intentions. Okay. Sometimes you got to look at things with a little grain of salt. So let's do that for the moment. All right, Pisces, let's see what's going on with your energy. Let's see what's going on with the Pisces. Okay, automatically, you're kind of trying to defend your happiness right now. You're like, ooh, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like you might have been a little overzealous about something. And I think for you, Pisces, it's always usually innocent because y'all are water signs. So you have this like emotional side to you that tends to compel you, if you will. It will motivate you in a specific direction, right? That sometimes is not always the most definitive. This is the King of Swords, which is the authority figure. This is the authority inside of yourself. So you either are doing this to somebody or someone's doing this to you, okay? They're looking at your amount of authority or lack thereof, needing to defend that authority as possibly a weakness. Okay, this is a lot of sword energy coming out. No offense, Pisces, but there are words being exchanged. Yeah, unpleasant ones. This is the king and queen. This is a true pair in the reverse from you. I do want to say opposite the zodiac chart, I think you're a Virgo. This could be like kind of the nuts and bolts of a situation coming out instead of like the nuts and granola or like the nuts and berries, okay? Here's the magician. I just said it might be Virgo energy, and here is Virgo energy. The magician is literally the Virgo card for the deck. That is truth. Here is the sword. I'm telling you, there are words being spoken. This is 3 swords now and 1 Virgo who, yes, they do have a sword, but they also have every other. They have a pentacle, a cup, as well as a wand, and they're ready to use all 4. That's what the magician does. So let's look at bottom of, well, it was the truth card, excuse me. I can't believe I just shuffled that back in here. I'm going to find it and bring it back out again because that was an important point to have at the top of the reading. Get it? But a much important point. Sword, never mind. Pisces, your sense of humor may not be the same as somebody else's. That's what I'm gonna say. You like their dad jokes are not entertaining to you. Their like tongue in cheek kind of witty humor. We all know that one person who cracks jokes all the time, but they're kind of bad. And it's not that they're bad as in like it wasn't a good joke. It's as in like truthfully that was really corny or that was really cheesy. Okay. And everyone in the room kind of just groans and like moves on with their life, right? That's the truth. This right here in the upright denotes that you've spoken clearly. You're not mincing words. You're not trying to play something off using jokes. There's something about that. Do you see this 3 of wands? You've tried to play something off, or someone has tried to play something off as a joke. And contrary to their belief, it is not a joke. It is no laughing matter. In fact, it is not hilarious whatsoever. I feel like this energy of truth is showing up in the reading, I'm going to put this right here, okay, so you can see it, is showing up in the reading for a reason. And I'm going to use the cartoon, the animal, as well as the okay. I just saw a plant in here. Something about your cartoons, like messages, the moral of the story from Mother Goose rhymes, cartoons, whatever comic you've been looking at, it's not funny any longer. I think it used to be. And I'm going to clarify that energy using these cards. But first, I'm going to find the plant. And we're going to, yeah, look at that. Look at that bag, mammy jammy. There was a honey agaric trying to sneak all up in the hole. Ain't gonna happen, Buster. Okay. Wow, I just found the eagle card. The rest of this deck is sitting right here. Okay, so this hole is not for sale, not for this honey agaric energy. That's what I'm seeing right away. Okay. You can take that how you'd like. I really don't care. All I wanted to do was get the plant out of this energy in specific. So now that we've done that, for the King of Swords in reverse, Queen of Swords in reverse, and the Magician upright. So 2 in reverse, 1 in the upright. This is a lot of air energy. You could be dealing with an air sign. Pisces. Air sign, Virgo. These are both air signs. This is the King and Queen, a true pair. In the reverse, that like they're not happy with you mentally. Whatever words you said, whatever you've done, in terms of authoritative action, they're not happy about that. Okay. Truthfully, very unhappy about it. Okay. This is the happiness card, but if you know your tarot, you know that any card can be either reversed or upright. It's kind of like looking at the divine masculine, divine feminine energy. Unless you're really clear on your pronouns and you know specifically how to channel your emotions, your action energy, your pentacle or your giving taking energy, your ability to more or less wave a wand, abracadabra something away that is, hindering you. These are the skills, the skill sets, the traits that secret societies want. I mean, if I was starting a secret society, that's what I would want. Why would you hire, like, if I was at Hogwarts, right? Why would I hire a magician that doesn't know their divine feminine or their divine masculine self? Who is not unified whatsoever in that way? Or maybe you are. Maybe this is you saying, no, I'm not an air sign. I'm actually a water sign, which means I'm emotional. And I can emotionally manipulate the water however the heck I want to. I am the head, and the neck turns the head any way she wants to, right? That's knowing your energy. That's understanding the way that your energy can work in both a positive and a negative light. Okay? Let me get the cards to talk a little bit because I feel like I'm talking a lot right now, Pisces. Okay. So here with the King of Pentacles, there was a princess of some type who you authoritatively did not recognize. And that's okay. She could have been in disguise. It could have been somebody that you never would have guessed. When you're in a sales associate, if you're in sales, they always tell you don't assume anything about any customer that comes in the door. If they look like they are experiencing homelessness, they may actually have a credit card that has multi-millions of dollars on it. And if you make that assumption, you are now the pretty woman. You know how Julia Roberts goes in the store and gets treated like crapola? Yeah, that's what this is. It's the princess walked in and you didn't realize that her daddy was the king. So this true pair, like I was just saying about gender roles, right? See how the princess went with the man, and the man went with the woman? That's the queen. That's the queen. The king went with the queen. Consequently speaking, these two energies in the upright are extraordinarily powerful together. Do you know what's in between these two that you just can't see right now? The queen, but she's in the upright. The Queen of Swords. It's an air sign somewhere in your chart. Almost completely personified, almost completely embodied in her full power. In the reverse, this is you taking away that power. This is you absolutely just, there's not an ounce of anything left right here. The queen is nowhere in sight. This one is up and coming. This one is already there. Let's get one card for the magician over here. This earth sign, specifically Virgo, because that's what magicians are. Damn. This Virgo right here is going to say everything that these two cannot. Mm-hmm. You can rewind it if you need to. These reverse, like I just said, if you get confused, and I'm not talking crap to the LGBTQ community, I'm talking crap to everybody who's not in the LGBTQ community, who doesn't know their letters, who doesn't know their pronouns, who remain undecided about their commitment to one way or the other, or just speaking up for the queen. Because in first world countries, not third world countries, of course, we speak up for the women. The reason you get married is so that you have protection from a man. A man will hurt you or a man will help you. It is one or the other. Not usually both, which is the thing about this female coming out in the male's role and the king coming out with the princess over here, okay? There is no king for this princess and there is no queen for this king. There's a whole bunch of toothless energy. It's a whole bunch of Khaleesi Game of Thrones where every single aspect of that control, of that power, of that empire has already been caught. Okay. Let me get the bottom of the, this is the bottom of the deck. That's what I'm trying to tell you. That weddings, marriages, unions, commitments, lifelong ones, lifetime commitments. All of those things are being made here, but in a very disjointed way. In a way that lights a fire under some people's bellies, but not so much everybody. Does that make sense? Okay. Let's move on. We're going to go to the animal energy Pisces to see what the animal kingdom has to Rafiki Mufasa Simba tell you about yourself today. Oh, well, there's Simba right there with the queen. Simba's kicking it with the queen, and the queen has no king. It's a thing, right? Then we've got the king kicking it without the queen. Can you tell us what kind of circle of life we need to be? Mm-hmm. So there's the mouse. This king is not saying something, mostly about the fact that his queen is lost or somehow no longer there strongly. As a queen, she's not showing up strongly. Why is that? Could be toothless energy, could be Khaleesi energy. Toothless is more docile, obviously. It's like a Monsters Inc. version of Monsters Ball, which would be Khaleesi, right? That's what this is. Yeah. Here's the Otter energy. It did come out in the reverse. So I want to say this is actually more Khaleesi energy that is not going to be expressed at all. This magician is just going to use whatever tools to abracadabra you right out the way. Pisces, this could be you, or this could be what you're doing to some Virgo. Can I get top of the reading, please? Somebody is sitting watching a situation play out in a way that is most likely a little bit astonishing, very strong. Whatever is happening right now is it's happening. Okay, nobody's talking about it, and nobody wants to have a connection to it because it's a little bit too real. You know how when things get a little bit too close to home, you want to withdraw and be like, I'm hands off. I didn't have anything to do with this. It's not my fault. That's strongly what I'm hearing here. Okay. I'm telling you, this is I'm hearing Jasmine Sullivan. I'm not scared of lions and tigers and bears, but I'm scared of loving you, right? This king is not saying that this queen is important, that she matters, that she matters very much. She's very integral in the marriage. Wow, Pisces, this is you coming out of your own reading in the upright, by the way, not saying a word, not saying a word about this queen. Who is this to you? If you're masculine energy, who is this female? And if you're female, who is this masculine that's telling all your marital business and not being a king about it? Okay, like that's the kind of energy you need to be rubrics cubing in your mind. All right. Here with the magician, the dragon, and the otter. Tell me what's going on here. Okay, so there is a magician out there. That you might be the magician, Pisces. So please don't pigeonhole yourself anywhere. Just stay with me here. This magician is actively speaking something that might be hard for other people to hear, hard for them to receive. They feel like they're being burnt to a crisp. Okay. I will say this about earth signs. Once you piss an earth sign off, it's real hard to unpiss them off because they've usually waited way past what they have the patience, the gift of presence. Like they've given you their presence more than they want to by the time that they're done with your dumbass. Otters are very playful at this point. This magician energy not playing with you at all, at all. Do you understand? There's no gift that's going to, like, you're not going to breathe a gift into fruition for this magician. If anything, they're going to use this wand and you're going to get toasted by the nearest dragon. You stop at the nearest dragon depot, you're getting toasted. And it doesn't even matter if you're right. That's like when a earth sign is done, they're very grounded. Like they won't even pretend to say I'm done with you unless they really are. Unless we have a reason to be like, oh no, let me tell you, I've been watching the way that you're married in your world, And honestly, if I'm real honest with you, I'm not sold that that's something I want to do for myself. I've lost passion. I don't know what women want. I don't know well, I don't know what anyone wants, honestly. I just, there's been a moment of just complete servitude and just, I just surrender, you know? I'm sorry, did this go backwards? I meant surrender. There either was, there is, or there will be. Truthfully, the goddess is going to surrender. She's going to be subservient in some way, but mostly to the watchers, not so much to the people who are breathing fire on her reality, on her presence, on her life, on her lifestyle. So I hope that was of service to you, Pisces. Best of wishes. Until next time.